I know there's going to be giggles at the beginning.
Listen, here's the thing.
Okay,
this is, I will say, this is a positivity podcast. We
There's
don't
no
celebrating our favorites.
There's no way. I'm going to get clowned, but I need you to hear me as to why it's a good album. Okay.
Say the name of the album.
My number 8. Maybe we got to save it. I don't know. It's Ultra 85 by Logic.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think we got to save that.
Okay,
So good
cool.
news there, buddy.
All right. So
Just off my list. Because I've never...
It was a tough cut.
Number
Because
10.
I never engaged with it or
Number
even
10.
knew it came out.
Did this album, do you have a song about like who can relate? Woo!
No,
Okay,
we're
so-
celebrating.
so
I'm sorry.
So that's what I was going to get to. This album is Logic's maturity album. This is when he got older, he had a kid. This is it. It's him revisiting one of his first mixtapes, The Incredibly True Story,
Which, to your credit, it is not bad.
yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
Not bad at all.
Yes, actually, I did like that.
This album is a shout out to that album specifically. So he revisits it. And like to put it into perspective, there's a song on it called Deja Vu, which he has DJ Drama on. So he remixes that song, Fade Away, where it's very braggadocious.
Which yeah, I enjoyed Fade Away.
Yeah, it's a
good
very
beat.
braggadocious song. So this one, he flips it. And this song
Ernie is
about-
making the biggest scowl, like the most
I'm just saying
judgmental.
it's 20 songs and 77 minutes.
So yeah, because
That,
there's a
that
lot of
look you were
there's a lot
giving your
of-
computer was like disgusting.
One of my main complaints is the skits. Like
Okay.
there's like skits.
Oh,
that-
it's good.
no.
Okay.
There's unnecessary skits.
Yeah, so number
So
8. Yeah.
that's why it's in.
Any cameos by Rick or Morty?
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, so there's too many skits. But the thing is, going back to the Fade Away song, he remixes it and it's called Deja Vu, and it's him revisiting like back then I was rapping about, wanting to be a big rapper and become famous, and I'm so cool, no one can touch me, I'm not gonna fade away. But this one's more so like, like I'm cool fading away at this point. Like I've made my money. I do this because this is my escape from the torment I experienced as a child. And that's like how it starts. It's
Damn,
like, okay,
that's heavy.
what's going on? So one of the songs I'll shout out is called Teleport, and it's super corny. I'll when I explain it, but it's every time he says the word teleport, he teleports to a new traumatic moment in his life.
Oh my God.
So he talks about getting molested. He talks about when his
Jeez.
father disowned him, the first time he shot a gun, the first time he ran from the police, like things like that. And it's like the revisiting of, I think like when he had a kid, he finally was able to be like, this is how I can portray what I went through. Cause he tried doing it. Like he definitely did. And more often than not, it was ass. But listening to this, there's a lot of jazz inspired beats. It's really well done. Really good wordplay. There's a song in it, he loves Quentin Tarantino. So it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He makes references to the movies and how he looks at them differently in like his favorite Quentin Tarantino movie changed as he got older, and why. And he relates it to a moment in his life that like changed that.
Is it Django now?
I don't know specifically, but he just talks about how like Pulp Fiction was like super cool, but like not anymore. Cause like, I don't know. I can't really describe it unless you like give it a listen, but like
Logic watching Tarantino movies and being like, okay, if he can say it, then I gotta be.
it's super.
Come on.
I mean, that's
The whole-
crazy.
The whole like biracial thing like gets outplayed, but he really doesn't touch on it a whole lot.
I know.
here.
No, he gets too much shit
Well,
because
I-
he's just like a corny
No, it's
guy,
because
but he's made good music before. He has.
I feel bad making jokes now because
The Suicide
so
song.
heavy.
The Suicide song was like so corny.
No, it's
Like,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
really was.
It-
But, like he does it in such a good way in this album that he touches on like all these like really hard hitting moments in his life, and he portrays it in such a way where it's kind of like in Hey Ya, where it sounds like it's fun, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like, and it's
Outcast. Hey,
yeah. So it's like that's what this album was to me. And there's so many like good like beats in this, and like his word flow, and it's very catchy. It's a very good album. And
What's up with the album cover? The robot.
I have no idea. I think it's just because he's in the future on a spaceship again. Because in an incredibly true story,
yeah.
he's in a spaceship.
Okay.
But like I think it's like it's
Who's
nod,
spaceship? Rick's.
It's like a nod to the past, but it's more so like this is who I am now. I'm completely like, it was just like he had nothing to lose kind of thing.
Mhm.
He wasn't trying to impress anybody. And that's why, like, I think he finally made an album that's like worthy of like a list.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Every album you guys talk about today, I'm gonna try it. Okay.
I think it's definitely worth a listen. I'm trying to see if there's any more notes I have. Yeah. I mean, pretty much.
Listen, he wasn't a guy who was just like always not talented. I did like Incredible True Story whenever it came out in like 2014, 2015.
He suffers more than anything from being very easy to make fun of.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
He also
big-
looks like Anthony Fantano.
exactly.
Is funny.
I think if he had started dropping music in like the early to mid 2000s, I think he would be like the biggest star in the world.
Yeah.
If it's worth anything, Fantano gave this album an 8.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah.
that is
It's because they're friends.
It's because they look
He's
like
given
they hang out
everything
now.
he's
That's
ever
not true.
given
Yeah.
a 5.
he'll be pretty objective even when he's friends with them. So respect him for
What do you
that.
think he would give this episode right now? Like
Fantano,
a
he
I guess it'll
would hate
depend on
this.
what the
with the top.
what the top of this list.
I don't know, but I know he would fucking enunciate way too fucking much. That fucking toothy bitch. Let's start
That's
some
what
beef.
my
fucking
album.
divorced as shit.
I know we like to joke, but it's worth mentioning that we want to celebrate this episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is an
We
episode of
want-
positivity.
There's
There's
jokes
gonna be no
aside.
fun of.
I mean,
This
you could tell, but like my defense of it is like how strongly I stand behind it, because it truly. I was just like, I didn't know he had it in him,
Right.
Like talking about these moments, like he's always touched on them, like, oh, I'm biracial, I was
Right.
ridiculed, but like this was like, I was like, there's a moment he talks about like he's in the basement and his dad's girlfriend is molesting him, like, and it's
Right.
just like shit like that, and it's just like, okay, whoa, what's going on here?
Ultra 85 by
Great album.
Logic is Danny's number 8. Hunter, number 8.